At just 12 years old, Prince George has quietly stepped into history. The eldest child of William and Catherine, he is now officially Prince George of Wales. A subtle change in title, but one loaded with centuries of royal meaning. Born in 2013 as Prince George of Cambridge, George entered the world third in line to the throne, behind his grandfather Charles and his father William. For the first time since Queen Victoria, 3 direct heirs stood in a row. Everything changed in September 2022. With the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, Charles became king, and William was formally created Prince of Wales. Instantly, George and his siblings were restyled as of Wales, a small adjustment that quietly anchored him to his future role as heir. At school, he is simply George Wales, like his father and uncle once were. But behind the casual name lies a weighty expectation. George is on a historic path that stretches back to medieval princes tasked with representing the crown and the nation. Over the past year, George's public appearances have been carefully chosen. He's joined his parents at Wimbledon, appeared on the Buckingham Palace balcony for Trooping the Colour, and made a solo debut at the Festival of Remembrance. Each moment is a gentle introduction to the life he will one day lead. William and Catherine have been clear. They want to protect their children's privacy while preparing George for a life unlike his school friends. William has even spoken publicly about wanting a monarchy that serves the people and makes George proud, part of what commentators call his quiet royal revolution. George's new title is just the start. One day, he could inherit multiple historic roles: Prince of Wales, Duke of Cornwall, Prince and Great Steward of Scotland, and more. For now, it's a title that sits between palace announcements and school registers, a first step toward a destiny centuries in the making. From ceremonial duties to carefully chosen public appearances, Prince George of Wales is quietly learning the craft of kingship. And while the world watches, his childhood carries the weight of history and the promise of the future.